Hello and welcome to this gentle yoga practice for the days when you would love to get after it in the gym, but your body and mind just won't let you. Whether you're dealing with pain, an illness, or you woke up today and your body was like, nope, this practice is for you. We won't be pushing ourselves today, just moving gently through the practice and showing our bodies a little love. So come as you are, and when you're ready, we'll start seated. Okay, we'll go ahead and start seated with our legs out in front of us. Nice and straight. You can have a bend in the knees if needed. And you're going to place your hands on your thighs. And we're going to inhale, open up the chest, move the shoulders back. You can look up if that feels good. Inhale. Exhale, slide the hands down towards your feet. They don't have to touch your feet. Bring your chin to your chest. And we'll do that again. Inhale, slide the arms, slide the hands back. Move the shoulders back, maybe look up. Exhale, slide back down. Feel free to close your eyes here. Inhaling as you slide back up, opening the chest. Exhale, sliding back down. Let's keep this going. A few more on your own. Take one more forward slide. And when you get to your feet or towards your feet, you can hold on to you can place your hands on your knees, your shins, or if they reach your toes or ankles, that's fine. And we're just going to start shifting one hip back and then the other. So think of it like car pedals. You're moving your right hip back and your left hip will naturally go forward, and then your right hip forward, left hip back. So we're just going back and forth a couple times. Feel free to shift your shoulders side to side too if that feels good. Maybe turning your head as you shift one hip and then the other. Don't forget that breath. And then one more on each side, wherever you are. And then we'll slowly roll yourself back up. Open the eyes gently if they were closed, and we'll inhale. Raise the arms up nice and high. Spine is nice and straight. Exhale, bring your left hand to the outside of your right knee. Right hand comes behind you and look past your right shoulder. Move that right shoulder back so it's not curled in. Take 3 big breaths here. One more. And then come back to center, raising your arms back up nice and high. Take an inhale. Exhale, right hand to the outside of your left knee. Left hand comes behind you. Move that left shoulder back as you look past your left shoulder. Taking 3 breaths here. One more breath. And come back forward. Meet me in tabletop. Feel free to move slowly here, no rush. Bringing your hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And we're going to bring our left forearm down, keeping the right hand underneath the right shoulder. And we're just going to start making knee circles with our right knee. And these can be forward or backwards or a mix of the two. They don't have to look like mine. We'll be here for a little bit, opening up those hips. Don't forget that breath. And you can make it different. You can start moving your hips back and forth. Have a little fun with it. If this feels good with just your knee, keep it there. If you want to play with a little balance, you can lean a little towards your left and bring your right arm into it. Again, they don't have to match direction. One can be going one way, one the other. But just pretend like you're moving through water. Make it nice and slow. A few more movements here. And bring your right hand down, left toes back on the floor with your legs straight. Bring your left hand back underneath your left shoulder, and we'll inhale, lift the left arm up towards the left, opening up the chest. Exhale, thread that left arm underneath your right. Straighten that right arm towards the front of the mat. And that right leg can be straight, or you can go back to a regular thread the needle if that's not in your practice today. Let's take 4 big breaths here. If this feels good, feel free to lift that right leg for the last 2 breaths. Try to keep your balance. And back down. Really good. Right hand underneath the right shoulder. And left hand back down. Bring your right foot in. All right, let's switch sides. So right forearm goes down to the ground. And you'll just start moving your left knee in circles in any direction you want. You can switch it up whenever you'd like. Again, move as if you're moving through water. Nice and slow. If this is good, stay here. If you'd like to play with a little balance, shift a little bit of weight to your right, and then we'll bring our left arm into it. If you fall, don't worry, you won't fall that far. Just get back up. A couple more movements here. Make them however you'd like. And bring the left hand down, left toes down with the legs straight. You can bring your right hand back up underneath your right shoulder. We'll inhale, lift the right hand up, open up towards the right, chest open. Exhale, thread it through underneath your left. Stretch that left arm forward towards the top of the mat. Staying here in a thread the needle variation. You can go back to a regular thread the needle with your knee back in if you'd like. Taking 4 big breaths here. If you'd like to lift that left foot up with a little balance for your last 2 breaths, go ahead. 1 more breath. And put the foot back down, left hand back underneath your left shoulder, right hand comes back, and bring your left knee back in. All right, we'll shift forward, going for knees, chest, chin, coming all the way down to our belly. Bringing our fingers a little bit outside the shoulders and TPing your hands, and making little tents with your hands. Pressing the tops of our feet down into the mat, pressing our pelvis down into the mat. We'll inhale, lifting our chest up for a baby cobra, or if you feel good, a full cobra. Exhale back down. Bringing the forehead down to kiss the mat. Inhale, lift up. Exhale back down. Feel free to take these higher with each rep if you're feeling good. Two more here. Last one. And back down. Place your hands on top of each other, forehead onto your hand, and just shift your hips a little side to side, taking a moment here. All right, we're going to bring our forearms parallel to each other, setting up for Sphinx pose, rolling the shoulders back and down, pressing that chest forward. And then we're going to bring our right knee to be the same height as our right hip. Flex that foot so it's active. Press that right hip down into the ground and lifting or opening up that chest, taking a few breaths here. One more inhale. And then again, we're going to stretch our right hand forward. It might come off the mat. And we're going to slide our left hand underneath our right arm. And then we're going to start to turn over towards the left. Feel free to put your left hand on your right knee, coming into a supine twist. I'm a little off my mat, that's okay. And then look over towards your right. Close your eyes here if it feels good. Two more big breaths. And then we're going to come back the way we came. So slide back or roll back over towards the right. You can place your right hand down for support. Slide the left hand back over. Put your forearms back down and bring your right knee back behind you. And then we'll switch sides. So left knee comes up to meet the left hip. Open up your chest, roll the shoulders back and down, coming into a Sphinx pose variation. Press that left hip down if it feels good. Keeping that left foot flexed. Active. Taking 3 breaths here. And one more big breath. Good, and we're going to straighten the right hand in front of us. And then we're going to slide the left hand underneath. We're going to slide the right hand underneath the left. And then start to roll over towards your left. Towards your right. And then you can place your right hand on your left knee and then open up that left hand. Looking past your left hand if it feels good. Staying here for 5 breaths. Last 2 breaths. 1 more. And this time you're just going to roll completely onto your back. Now we're coming onto our back. I'm going to scooch back onto mine. Bend the knees in front of your hips, fingers pointing towards your heels. Making sure the knees aren't collapsing in towards each other, turn them on so they are hips distance apart. And we're going to begin to press down through our heels, lifting our hips up, coming into a glute bridge. Once we get to the top, squeezing our glutes here. Taking 5 big breaths here. Last 2 breaths, squeeze a little bit more. 1 more. And slowly roll it down. Going vertebrae by vertebrae. Coming all the way down. And then hugging your knees right away into your chest. Feel free to rock side to side. And putting the feet back down in front of your hips. We're just going to let the knees fall together to the left and then to the right, to the left, and to the right. 1 more on each side. And then bring the bottoms of your feet together. This is our last pose. You can have your hands on your hip creases. Roll the shoulders back and down. You showed up today for yourself even when it was hard. And that's enough. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.